Welcome back to our new Anno 2205 series. We are playing not only the base game with all the DLCs, but we also have a new DLC from Taludas that enabling us to go to Mars. Not only the moon, but also Mars. And it's actually also revamping the whole game. We're already on episode 4, so don't hesitate to check in the video description below if you missed the previous one, so you can start from the start and join us on this journey. Look at this beautiful game. Now, talking about the revamp of the game, I know I've mentioned a couple of times that I wasn't sure if this production was new or not. It's because on purpose I didn't want to look at all of the new productions and plan for it. I wanted to discover them with you all. But I do want to mention that on Taluda's GitHub page, you do have one page that shows every single new production, what has changed. So for example, as I mentioned in some of the previous episodes, the vitamin drinks has definitely changed. Before you only had the fruits into it, now you have the algae into powder first. Similarly for the fine food, this is something that has completely changed before. The rejuvenators that we need to do now in this episode, they've changed too. We didn't need this moss before from Tundra. The neuro implants, before it was only the molybdenum. Now we need to also bring nano ceramics. So every new production, or every old production, let's say, is more complex than before. So let's dive back in. In the last episode, we have upgraded quite a few of our people over here, right, to level 2, and we have almost completed the space there. And so at the end of the last episode, I conquered the new island over here, the main island of this region. So we're gonna be able to construct a gigantic base over here. So let me build a gigantic base over here in a time lapse with great music, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so something important to show you over here on the Tundra. We don't really have access to a lot of things right now, right? We have access to a couple of resources, but we don't even have access to water. It seems locked right now, and the unlock requirements is hidden, and therefore we cannot make vitamin on this island, on this sector, and right now we cannot transport anything yet. So we need to get to 75 people, and the reality is, given that we don't have access to any food right now, the only way to get to 70 is by providing urbanization. And there's a couple of buildings that do provide urbanization. As you can see, for example, the biopolymer factory does provide some, and then the other one that I suggest is the wind park. Right, so that's what I've done over here. Is you can see we have this building there that's providing suburbanization to a couple of those buildings, and then I've also put some wind parks around, so I have again urbanization for some of those houses. And with this we're almost at the 75. I think if we had one more, it's a good question, I guess one more couple more houses where there is urbanization, and we should be fine. Let's put them over here, like here. Good. So that should get us to 75, and with this we will start unlocking some new resources. Okay, let's do this. Accelerate the time. Why are we not moving? It's bad. 1, 2. Yeah. This one doesn't even have, so the range is very small, as you can see. We're not getting there, so we're gonna build some of these like here. Should give to a couple here. Okay. Okay, perfect. So we have reached 75, and with this we've unlocked a couple of, I don't know if we unlock, no, we even haven't unlocked new things here, but the important element is we have unlocked a route to make water, right? We're going to start over here producing upgrading our spaceport into the second level. I'm accelerating, and of course I'll go back quickly then after to the other region, so I can show you the progress we've made in the quick time lapse. But I think that was an important element I wanted to show you, because otherwise you could get blocked. Then the second level, we need to use petrochemicals. We have a lot, so all good and done. So with this, right, we have now access to the transport, and so we would be able to create a transfer route for water. Right, so let's go, let's do this. I could also send the vitamin directly from there, but just to do the actual mission, we're gonna do first water, and then we can upgrade this. So here it is. Let's put just 10 for now. Okay, I will send also the sushi already, because we started to make tons of sushi over here. Oh, there's actually almost everything. So I guess we're gonna have to upgrade it even further. But here it is. We have now in this one, right, created a route for water, so we are able to start an actual local production of vitamin with this one over here. This is vitamin. It's gonna take water and gonna take local nutrient, so the nutrient powder, right, we have over here. It's gonna take some moss, so we have this building over there. Here it is, perfect. So that should be this mission. Yeah, it's already done. We have already also started to do the second mission, because we have attracted more than 150 ecologists already. So I can show you one of the first drainage site. Not this one. Which one do this? Okay, we're gonna need some resources that we don't have right now. So that will have to wait a bit, but this is how we're going to drain this region to have access to it, or this region to have access to it, because right now we cannot go there. You see, this is red, we're blocked. But yeah, the good thing is we also now have access to this resource here if we build some constructor bot. Now we're gonna need some smart drones and services. we could start making the services again if we had some construction bots. So we're gonna send them from our main region. Let me show you quickly that. I mean, actually, yeah, let's stop this one. The water, we don't need it anymore. Instead, let's send the vitamin directly. All right, I have on purpose, I'm making a lot of vitamins. So let's go for 20 for now. Okay, so we're sending the vitamins. And then the other thing I said is I want to send some constructor bots. Maybe we can go half of it. That way we still have some here and some there. Good. So we're gonna start sending some constructor bots. It's gonna take a second, to arrive. We can stop this. We could also probably delete these ones. It's gonna reduce our population for a second, but not too bad because look, we have now the vitamin drinks and the fine food arriving and the construction bot also arriving. We will, so I think for now, delete these ones. Can keep those ones here, but here I'm gonna delete these ones too to make some space for a Tundra Health Center. Takes 15 construction bots, so let's accelerate the time quickly. Or maybe while this is happening, let me show you a recap of the progress we've been making on this island there. Or this sector of Wildwater Bay. I've expanded significantly, the population. We now have almost 8,000 of population. In particular, over here you can see a big block. These are all level 1 for now, but they're ready to be upgraded. And we've also made some of the basic productions using modules. Now this is not a perfect layout. In particular, if you look at this one over here, I have a bit of space to put 2 of these modules, but not more. The reason I did this is, first of all, I could also put some over here, but secondly, the reality is, remember, we're not gonna be able to do these ones anytime soon, given the secondary resource that it requires. So I think that's fine for now. So we have, the fruits there, making a lot of fruits with one logistic center in the middle to reduce, the logistic need. Then we have over here the vitamin condenser to make the actual fruits juice. We have next to it, the nutrient processing laboratory. So again, using a lot of modules so that we have less buildings and making it pretty sort of organized. Then on this side over here, we have another production, which is the sushi. Again, we may want to do more, but to do more, I'm gonna need some more fish, which was in the Arctic, and I couldn't build in the Arctic until recently. So yeah, we have, the sushi, we have over here the organic food that's requiring rice and vegetables. The vegetables are over here. I'm not actually sure I'd increase the rice production. Yeah, you can see it's negative. We did increase a lot the water production and algae production by putting, those modules on all of these buildings there. Right, you can see full modules of productions all around, even the one in the back. So we've used all of the coastal one for this small island, but we have, all of the coastal for this one. So we definitely don't have a problem there. We're also starting using the same, modules for rice production here. So that's perfect. I think we can probably put another one now. Let's go. So you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so with this, we are now back into positive. Perfect. Can probably even delete those ones and still be in positive. We have increased our energy production, right, with again using modules on many of these. Some of them don't have modules yet, so we're good there. We should probably delete this one now that we've made that production on the other island. Same here and there. Okay, I think we're still producing enough. Oh, we're actually just on sushi. We may want to increase soon the sushi because we do have a lot of vegetables. Organic food is not a problem, right? So yeah, I think we're gonna upgrade the sushi soon. But there's also again the fish production. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I haven't improved that one. We can do that soon. And yes, the key thing is we do want to produce the refrigerant generators, and we need this acid from the Tundra. So let's go back to the Tundra. Right now we should have, the 15th construction bot, I'm pretty sure. As you can see, another one we're gonna want is also the smart drones on both of these. That's the next one for the Tundra. But first, let's make sure we provide... Oh, that's a pretty big building. But this is producing quite a bit of services, but it requires some regenerators. And it's a lot of maintenance, by the way. Good thing we're making tons of money, so all good there. Yeah, this is the way for us to provide services. It does also, I think, provide some urbanization. Yeah, 5. So hopefully that will help with that too in a second. We may want to put a second one soon. First, as we said, we need to start producing this, right? To produce this, we're gonna need the moss. So let's go. We're gonna put it over here. Now we need to make sure that we have a road to go here. Let's see. Are the modules on this? Because we're gonna need quite a bit. Oh, that is not the right size. See, it's not, yeah, it's not the right size. Okay, that is life. How many can we put on this one? Is it 8? Yeah, okay. I don't like it. My OCD is triggered. But okay, we have now a big production of this one as long as we have some moss. So let's start making some moss now. This is this one over here. Again, let's go here. Oof, this is a huge one. I remember that, that's true. So let's turn it around like this. We don't have a lot of space. I think we're gonna have to delete this. Move that around. Maybe move this one here. Actually, let's turn it around. Do we need this road there? No, I don't think we do. Let's do that. Okay. And then that way we have a bit more space, but still not great. Oh. There's also a thing here we're gonna want to, if possible, get to. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, no, that doesn't fit. That doesn't fit. Okay, let's try again. One more time. One more time. Up. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work nice. Okay. That is fine. How many can we fit into this? We're talking about 4. Yeah, so I guess still something like this, and we see what we can use this space for in the future. I think we're still in negative. Let's check it. Yeah, -30. So we would actually need a second one. We do have the population, it's fine. So we just need the space. And I think for now we're just gonna delete a few of these. Okay. Not too bad. So yeah, with this we've started to produce some of this asset. So let's send it back to our main base with a new trade route. It is Tundra. Up. Let's stay 30 for now. Good. Confirm. Done. So with this we're gonna be able to make some regenerators, right? That's the key thing over here, because we're gonna need them for people on Wildwater Bay, but also for the services on the Tundra. Again, I'm amazed of how much complexity Taludas has added. I love it. So let's put it maybe over here, right? We do need to make sure there's... No, it's fine. There's a road here to go there, right? To make sure we can connect to these water deposits or coastal deposits in the future. But yeah, let's create our first regenerators. I remember this one was a really... Oops, sorry about that. Wrong button. This was a really bad building to optimize. Let's put it maybe even further. Anyway, we're gonna put a logistics center in front. Okay, so yeah. This was a terrible one to optimize. If you found a great layout for this one, don't hesitate to tell me in the comments below, to share on my Discord community. I'd love to hear. So we need, some of this, but we also need some thin cells. So let's build that next to it over here. Yeah, it is. So we're gonna want also some of these. Okay. How are we doing? We have very low on this one, so let's build the second one. Okay, there. And up. Again, I know this is not a perfect layout, but it is working. So we have started to make regenerators, actually quite a lot, 55, so that's great. We need a transfer route for smart drone. Okay, so that's definitely gonna be the next one. If we look over here at my people, right, they wanted regenerators and services. So we could actually now start creating some of those first executive. Let's go for that. Let's press the U button to upgrade, and done. It is. We have a first few executive. They have those big... Oh, what happened over here? Urbanization is too low. Okay. We need to increase our urbanization with some more. We haven't unlocked any over here, so we're gonna need to put more of these guys. Let's go. Okay, is that enough? Yeah, urbanization 2. So just above. It's not huge, but it's enough. Okay. Oh, the console. We got access to it. Interestingly, we moved directly to the next mission, even if we didn't finish the previous one. Because the previous one, look at it, at number 14. Don't know, this is not this one, but which one was? Okay, I don't see it, but anyway, the previous mission over here was requiring us, to do some of the new need of the smart drones. We didn't do it yet, but we still moved to the next one. I think this is because we moved to executive. That's fine, we will have to do it anyway. And we need to get to 5,000 executive and produce some luxury food, start upgrading our spare sport over here. But I think that we'll have to wait for the next episode. I think we did make a lot of great progress. We have unlocked, the Tundra really now. We have started quite a few new routes between those two, upgrading a lot of production in Wildwater Bay to be able to have, a lot of vitamins and a lot of sushi sent there. And then in exchange, we're sending some of this acid, right, to be able to do rejuvenators. There's a couple of things we're gonna want to do, right? We're gonna want to make those smart drones, both for here and for the Arctic. We're gonna want to send back some rejuvenators over here, in particular for this building to work, so that we'll get the services over here and a bit more of urbanization. And then the other thing to remember is I had to send more fish to the Wildwater Bay. So do tell me in the comments below if you have any thoughts, questions, requests, if you're liking, this new mod. I am definitely enjoying it. Smash like button, and I hope to see you next time.